Here we go. Go live. Here I am. Hello. Good morning. Hot already. It's the coffee factor. Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, Maria. Hey, Linda. Hey, Trisha. Hey, Karen. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Cherie. Hey, Marge. Hey, Katie. Hey, Alison. Wow, UK. What are you all doing up? I need to fan myself with some cards before we get going because I'm roasted. Because I dried my hair. Hang on. Whew. How is everyone today? So I took the day off yesterday, slept in, so nice. I've been so tired. This new moon eclipse that's coming up, it's hitting me. Or whatever is going on. The astrology, there's something going on, making me tired. Hey, Kelly. So in the daily energy update, we had, it's all about long-term planning, which is very interesting because it's about relationships, yeah, but it's also about other stuff too. And there's something that got my attention yesterday. It's a very big decision for me, and I'm having to really think think into it, whether it's viable, whether I want to do it, the long-term ramifications of it, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I'm getting it, the whole long-term planning thing. I just recorded a little TikTok video as well. It was all about the same thing. Maybe it's just what's on my mind, but about long-term planning too. So don't go for instant kind of stuff, instant wins or short-term gains today at all. Even if it's just about thinking about something, think about the long term. Think about the long term. Trisha, calming down a bit. You've been fiery. Oh, I've not been fiery. I've just been sleepy. Really, really sleepy. It's great. It's nice to take a break. But anyway, you can see I'm going to be doing videos today because I straightened my hair. Well, I'm not doing videos because I straightened my hair. I straightened my hair because I'm doing videos today. Getting a head. I pick a card because there's the flower already. I woke up early this morning because I went to bed super, super early. So yeah, these energies, we've got that new moon tomorrow and it's a solar eclipse. I think it's right at the end of the day. I think it's like just before midnight here in Thailand. So that's going to be interesting because it really is a good one. I mean, look at the moony thing. It's Sagittarius. It's a new moon in Sagittarius. It's also an eclipse. So let me just find that information for you from this. New moon in Sag and a new moon eclipse, right? So these new moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side. This one especially is about what we've been waiting for coming. Wouldn't that be amazing? Hey, Chris. And yeah, so it's like things manifesting. And expect powerful change. So this isn't just a small one. When we've got the eclipse with it, it's huge. Anyway, I'm going to do the new moon special tomorrow if I have energy. Wow, I'm burning up. It is pretty humid as well. Rain last night. Okay. Let's get some cards out. Some more cards for today. I can't remember which one of these cards came out in the energy update. I watched it last night. It'd be totally amazing. Yeah, I mean, I've watched some astrology. You know, for astrology, I watch. What's she called? I always forget what she's called. Who do I watch for astrology? Because she doesn't use a name. She just uses some generic thing. I can't remember what she's called. She's really good anyway. She's very down to earth. She's very practical kind of thing. And yeah, when I watched her video about this new moon, and it's amazing. It really is us all getting a gift, that we've been waiting for. So, and of course, you know, with these energies, it can be. Well, we're feeling it, aren't we? Probably about five days either side of when it actually happens, when we've got an eclipse or something like that, when it's a powerful one. Something 333. Yeah, I watch her too. No, she's cards and stuff. Yeah, she does a bit of the astrology. I'm talking about a full-on astrologer. I'm going to have a look. I'm too hot. Hang on, let me have a look. Where's my subscription? Let's find her. But yeah, check her out. Maybe I think a lot of people may not gel with her just because she's very straightforward, business-like kind of thing. I like that. I like people that are like that. So, where is she? You know, YouTube is playing up. It's here she is. Wonder Girl. Wonder Girl Astrology. I don't know why she calls herself that. It'd be much better if she just called herself by her name, because she's very straightforward. That's why I can never remember it, because Wonder Girl does not match her at all. Wonder Girl. Anyway, Wonder Girl Astrology, check her out. Deborah Silverman, yeah, she's good too. Hi. 5 days. Been feeling it for 5 months. It's a bit full on, but we've got a lot going on this year, and especially this month. What the hell? I am just pouring with sweat. The aircon's on. It just doesn't work that well when it's so humid outside. It's not even hot outside. Let's get that flower before. It's quite cool out there. When I dry my hair and then I straighten it, and then I drink a coffee, it's still hot because I want to make another one for this. That does it. That heats me up a bit too much. And menopause too. I'm going through menopause. So when you watch me suddenly sweating in my videos, that's what it is. I figured. And I do have a very high metabolism, which means I convert food and drink and stuff very fast into heat. And when I exercise too, I pour with sweat right after I've finished. Okay, let's get a card out. Got a fire going. I don't need a fire. I got a fire inside. Need the fan that's out there. Where is it? That fan, I need to bring it in. But it's just too noisy. You can't have it on this microphone. Just way too noisy. Having moving air against this, it just doesn't work properly. So yesterday, because I slept in, which was really nice, and then I put my bikini on and I went out to the pool and I had a swim first thing in the morning, which is really nice because I don't get to do that. I don't get to have like leisurely mornings with doing this show. So that was really nice. And then I thought, oh, I'll do a TikTok video. So I did it by the pool and I didn't think, like, I'm there in my bikini. Of course, it got so much attention because of my body and wearing a bikini. I'm like, It's not what I intended at all. I just think it's normal. Like, it's just normal here to be by the pool in your bikini or whatever. I didn't think that I was doing some kind of a, I don't know, a show. You see, we've got this card again, time to restore. Shitey. Time to restore, so we are resting still. It's taken us out, hasn't it, most of us? I don't think I know anyone that's still firing on all cylinders and carrying on going through all of this, just exhausted. I had such big plans the other day. I was going to go swimming, I was going to go to the beach, I was going to go swimming, have a snorkel. In the afternoon, I was going to go out in the evening. I had been invited to 2 things, and I was going to go to both of them. I was going to go to one and see if it was good, and then go to the other. I ended up doing none of it. I had a massage, came home, but I'd have a little lie down. Then I woke up hours later, but I'm not going anywhere. Napped. So this, time to restore. Yeah, we need to recuperate. We need to deal with these energies. It's slowing us right down. You see, I think that whenever this thing sets off, this thing that we're waiting for, this thing that's coming in with a new moon, I think it's going to be fast forward. That's what my readings have been saying. It's going to be fast, fast, fast. And so we are, it's like a catapult. Imagine we've been put in a catapult and being drawn back. You're drawn back, you're drawn back, and you think, I'm not moving. I seem to be going backwards a little bit. And then, oh, boo, fast forward. So you've got to have this period of rest before something big happens, right? I say that in a lot of my readings. It might look like nothing's happening at the moment, but what if life is going to be so busy and so fast that when you look back at this time, you're like, why didn't I just put my feet up? Why didn't I enjoy it? Why didn't I enjoy it while it lasted? Because now I've got too much to do, that kind of thing. You don't know how to slow it down, right, Sabrina? It's going to be fast, fast. That's what I'm getting. So let's get some more cards out. Okay, I'm cooling down a bit now. Wow, it's intense. We've got House of Flowers. The changing seasons came out as well. It is a massive time of change, just like those moon cards said. We've got House of Flowers too. So I'll read that one out. House of Flowers. Power of nature, joy of life, diversity, beauty. Out of this small white house on the top of a hill burst flowers full of life and rich in colors. It's like an explosion. The 2 ladies walking by look tiny in comparison to the giant falling leaves. They enjoy the enormity of nature, the power of its diversity, but even a single bloom in a vase can transform a space, each petal a world unto itself and a wonder of creation. This card signals love for life in the moment, full of energy, beauty, and joy. Yeah, are we feeling full of energy, beauty, and joy at the moment? I don't think so. We're restoring before this happens, and it's big. Something really big is coming. Something really big is coming. Big change. And I think you've been waiting for it, but I think it's also going to be unexpected too. In other words, I don't think it's going to be exactly as you're envisioning. I don't think it's going to be exactly what you're waiting for. I think it's going to be different. It might be similar, but I think it's going to be different. I think it's going to be bigger, maybe more change than you were looking for. That's what the energy update said today too, and what a lot of my readings have said lately, maybe the ones that are coming up, is that changing something, if you're changing something, change everything. you might think that a big thing, yes, that you've been waiting for is coming in, but you might think it's just that thing that's coming in. You might not realize that it's going to change everything in your life, everything. Yeah. So something really big, big surprise. It's like you thought you were building a house. Surprise! There's giant flowers coming out of it, that kind of thing. Doors 7 says the same thing. Yeah, and life-changing changes. It's about time, isn't it? I mean, we've been waiting for ages. It better happen this time. Oh my God, if it's carrots. What the hell? Right. I had a very bizarre feeling last night. I was watching this movie, just watching a movie, enjoying it, and then suddenly I had this horrible feeling come over me. And I've had this feeling before, and it's because I've got this spiritual connection with my man. And it's when he's thinking about certain things. It's when he's thinking about something that he's done wrong. And I had this horrible feeling. I'm like, oh my God, I had this the exact same feeling when things started going wrong between us. I'm like, why? Why is he suddenly starting to think about that now? Maybe because something's happening. Very excited, Marge. Oh, that's good. Yeah, not good. Not good. Not good to have that feeling. I mean, that means he's feeling really bad about himself. What he's done. He's made the best decisions sometimes. Do any of us? Yeah, I do. Orange from carrots. Too many carrots. Not sure you believe anything is ever going to happen. Oh, get out of here. Of course you do. It always changes. That's being a bit dramatic, Chris. Of course. It always changes. The wait has been a long time this time, but I think it's because it's big and we've had to get prepared for it. Are you the same person, Chris, as you were a few months ago with all of this? I'm not. I'm not the same person as when I was with my man. I'm not the same person as I was when I wanted him back shortly after we split up. I'm not the same person as I was when I got back in touch with him a few weeks ago either. We've been getting prepared for a lot. But I know, I understand. It's easy to fall into that pessimism just because we've been waiting for so long. What goddess have we got? Chicken, she was in. She had some cream. Then when I went out to go get that flour, get rid of the food junk, she went out with me. She ran around the edge of the pool with me, and then she went about her day. She was kind of really frisky, dashing around as I was walking around. She likes it when I go out. Changes for the better. You're not better. Oh, well, maybe it's not coming yet for you, Chris. Because we've been getting that message. We've got to raise our vibration. If you're not managing to do that, if you're not managing to keep that faith and to feel good about it and know that something's good's coming, you could be blocking. You could be blocking it there. Just watch out for that. Because yeah, we have had that. We're waiting for ourselves to raise our vibration. If you can only see the pessimistic side of it, you're not raising your vibration. Now watch out. Watch out. Ishal reinvention. She's got a snake. She's wearing a snake on her head. Ishal, Moon goddess of creativity. Ishal is overseeing your reinvention right now. Reinventing ourselves. Even if you don't see it. Even if you don't see it, it's happening below the surface. I've been saying that for days now. Even if you don't see it's happening, it's happening. The universe is on it. It's happening below the surface. It's a reinvention. It's a massive change, and it's already happening. If you're feeling called to make a transition, then you have Ishal's blessing. It's a fortuitous time to make a change. It's coming. Gotta be ready for it. It's gonna be huge. But yeah, we can cut ourselves off from it. We can shut down from it. We can say that we know we all have free will. We do, and we can say no to it. We can say no to it with our energy. We can be completely closed off to it. We can. I know, Heather, the same. I'm getting the same too. But each time I get one of those signs and I think it's happening, it does prepare me. I get ready for it, and it helps me to go through something. And there's been a lot to go through. Let's put it that way, thinking that it's about to happen. So that's for me. I don't know if the same thing has been happening for you, Heather. Have you been kind of going through a process each time you've been getting one of those signs? Because that's what the universe does. It's not going to just make it happen in one go, and then we've got like a shit ton of inner work to do when they show up, and we could mess it up too. Trisha's returned. You returned to the universe for a refund. Hilarious. Yeah. 10 of Wands. The end of one journey, the start of another. Arduous is always the word that pops into my head when I see this card. An arduous journey, the struggle, like swimming through thick soup. And then you get out of that and it's like, oh, now it's easy. We're moving into easier times. The end of the struggle journey and the start of a new journey. We're in a transition phase. That's why we're feeling sleepy. No energy. Keep on being into. It's 13th of December. I'm just so totally not on Christmas stuff, but there's gift certificates available on my website. I just need to put it on the homepage. I can't remember where I put them on the website, but yeah, if anyone wants to get someone a gift certificate so they can have a reading, can do that. I'll put an email out about it. Stick it on their homepage. What else have we got going on? Wow. Let's see what card just dropped out. It keeps on coming out over and over again. The Sun card. Wishes being fulfilled. This card is the energy. I'll show you. Let me find the Sun in here. Let's get some new ones of these because I sound horrible to myself now. It plugs me up. It's not working properly anymore. From my experience of it, I mean. It's working properly as a microphone. There we go. This isn't exactly the one that I was thinking of. I was thinking of the Rider-Waite Tarot, but this is similar. So the Sun card. Oh, you bought 3 of my books. Awesome. Thanks, Sharon. Enjoy. So it's always like a naked baby on a horse, right? And it reminds me of that energy of when you're a kid, or when you've got kids too. And they've got that freedom to say, you can take them down the beach and they can still be naked and they can play on the beach. It's that unbridled innocence. So that energy of being able to play naked and have fun, that's the card of the Sun. That's the Sun energy. So what's coming? It's more than wishes fulfilled. It's more than something really good. It's something that's going to make us feel like that little kid that can play naked again. It's freedom and adventure too. It's more, yeah, it's more. Heather, yeah, you keep preparing. It sucks because I've changed dramatically, even physically. Every time I get signs, even random songs come into my head. Not even thinking about them. Get renewed hope. Yeah, keeping that hope alive when it keeps on taking so long now. It's tricky. I know it's tricky. I've got to do it though. It's interesting. I'm not going to talk about the stuff that showed up for me yesterday, but because I've got to really think about it. But it's an interesting turn of events, let's put it that way. An opportunity that's come up, and it's really going to change everything. And it's not what I expected. So at the end of an arduous journey, struggle times, and then the sun comes out, something bigger, something that makes us feel amazing, bigger than we're expecting. Not baby shark, not ever baby shark. Let's get one of these out. Both the Queen cards out for me personally today. Both the Queens. I know there's 4 of them, but it was the Queen of Pentacles for be firmer and overwhelming, and it was the Queen of Cups for perfect and intimacy. Ace of Pentacles, which is a golden opportunity. Damn it! This opportunity that it didn't reveal itself to me. It's suddenly a turn of events and people getting in touch with me. It made me realize something, and then I thought, you know what? Weeks ago, when something involved with this happened and someone talked to me about it, my first thought was to what I'm thinking now. And I'm like, oh, it is a golden opportunity. In fact, I can see it coming for years, this thing. So, but I've got to think about it, because today is the day for thinking about long-term stuff. Anyway, this is the golden opportunity. So the golden opportunity is coming. When's it going to come? What day? Sometime around this new moon, because the astrology says so. Check that Wonder Girl astrology out. I can understand why a lot of people might not like her style, her presentation style, but I do. She's got very good information, and none of the hype too. But she's extremely excited about this new moon. Which books did you buy, Sharon? Let me guess. Having It All. Oh, I don't know. I can't guess. Kindle never got back to me about that messed up book that I've got. It's messed up on Kindle. I bought myself a copy of it. I actually bought myself a copy of it because I couldn't figure out how to get a free copy on my Kindle from it, so I just bought it. And the formatting's all messed up, and I've contacted them about it saying, it's messed up, we need to sort this out. I can't download it, I can't do anything with it. It's when it has something wrong with the data and it doesn't work anymore. It's that. They never got back to me. Amazon. So don't buy the Kindle of the Kindle version of, what's it called? I can't remember what my books are called. The Healing Path Within. Don't buy the Kindle version of it, it's messed up. Interesting. We've got the Dawn of Swords out with this one. The Dawn of Swords. It says reflection and diligence. Again, it says about the thinking long term, but if anything from the past is popping into your head, if anything is reminding you of something about the past, there's a connection there. There's something that they've got to work through there, or there's something that you've got to be wary of. It's the same, be diligent about whatever's popping up now. We're getting all the messages, we're getting all the connections that we need to put it together. We're getting all of the information. We've got to reflect on it and find out what it means to us. This isn't saying like be scared of it. This isn't saying like something like a red flag shows itself, run for the hills. This is saying a red flag shows itself for you. Yeah, you have a memory of something bad in the past. You get reminded of that because there's a different way to deal with it. You've got to be diligently dealing with it now. You've got to put something in place so that that doesn't happen. So this thing that's coming, it's not all good and positive. It never is, right? There's always challenges. And the challenges, you already know what the challenges are going to be with this one. You're being reminded of them. The universe is showing you what the challenges are going to be. And now it's like, overcome these challenges. You know how to overcome these challenges. You're being taught already. That's why we've had to wait so long for what it is we're waiting for. Because we're being developed, we're being taught how to deal with these things. I did a private reading for someone yesterday, and it was about this. They'd had something, I can't remember what it was now. It was just so clear in my head just then. They'd had all these hard experiences in the past, but it was teaching them how to be empowered so that when they get into this new situation, they've got all the skills ready for it. Must have been a new moon reading. But yeah, I think we've all had that going on. This is why, right? This is why we've had those carrots for this very reason, to keep showing us you got to deal with this bit, you got to deal with this bit, and you got to deal with this bit. Whatever's been coming up when those carrots, when we've been told that the ex is coming back and there's going to be a reunion, or this great opportunity is going to happen, or you're going to get this job, whatever keeps on coming up, or it might be different each time. That's what we've got to, that's the reflection, that's the thing that we've got to pay attention to and do it differently this time. Be diligent about it. Put them in paperback. The Little Life Coach, How to Manifest Money, Healing Path Within. That's good. Yeah, the paperbacks are okay. Cool, they got delivered. Yay. Healing Path Within is a great one to get this time of year because it's daily. It's a good one to start reading on the 1st of January because it's like a page worth of angel guidance each day. Kelly, falling into old habits of taking care of everyone but myself. Don't do that. I'm wary of doing that same thing now. Maybe too much so, holding myself back too much. By the way, if anyone wants a mini read, you know the drill now. You might not know it. You might not have been in for a while, but now I'm just doing them, not doing them for everyone, freebies for everyone now. It's just by donation. So that, there's a little oh, it's not on here. Yeah, it is. See, there's that little dollar thing down there. That does super chat. So if you want a mini reading, you can do that. Any donation is fine. And if that doesn't work for you, because it doesn't work for a lot of people, then you can do in the description box for this video, and in every video, in fact, there's a PayPal Me link. If you if you donate through that, it pops up on my screen, so I'll see it anyway. So that's the way to get one of those now. So we can just relax more and give the messages for everybody in here. And then there's a bit of reciprocation going on too, so I'm not just giving my energy out all the time without anything back from you guys. Years of play of guidance. So let's get some more cards out. What should we get? I'll do the unknown ones last. I want to start with the animals this time. Don't know why, but I do. Yeah. The crow. Co-create with spirit. You know how I've talked about the chess game? Excuse me. If you were playing chess, it would be no good just keeping on taking the next move, taking the next move, taking the next move, never waiting for your opponent to make their move. It's not a game if you do that. You've got to wait for the reciprocation. You've got to wait for the next move from the other person or from the universe. If you were playing a game of tennis, imagine if you just serve ball after ball at your opponent, never giving them the time to return out anything. That's that overgiving thing. That's that not looking after yourself. That's that trying to do for others and never stopping to let them do for you. This card today is telling me, and you might have crows cawing at you, some of you, because of this. Co-create with spirit, which means stop and wait for spirit to make the next move, to put it in front of you. This is about having a trusting energy and having faith and knowing that we can only do so much, and then we've got to stop and allow that energy to come back to us. So make sure that you're stopping. That's what we're doing now, right? There's a big change about to come in, and then we're all being like made exhausted so that we stop and relax and have that space and wait for the universe's next move. Card 17, it is, yeah. The crow, co-create with spirit. Wow. Restore with 16. Yes, restore and then co-create. Just like I was saying, we've got to stop. We've got to stop so the universe can step in next. Well spotted, Katie. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. This is a deeper experience in life, a deeper relationship. This is pretty much the relationship card, this Swan card. A beautiful relationship because you've transformed and you're ready for it now. A deeper relationship. Yeah. Deeper relationship with yourself as well. Deeper relationship with the universe. Restore, then co-create with spirit. That's it. That's the message. And then you can have this deeper experience. I think they're just going to repeat themselves now. Take time out. In other words, take time out, then believe in yourself. The squirrel is also about long term, right? Puts his nuts away for the long term. Squirreling away, saving your money, squirreling your money. It's about thinking long term. Believing in yourself enough to think long term, to not be in it for the instant gratification, the quick wins, the shallow things. That swan, it's not shallow, it's not the ugly duckling just trying to put fake eyelashes on. It waits till it's transformed into the beautiful swan. And so you've got to believe in yourself, but also think long term too. Believe in yourself so much and the universe so much that you're happy to wait for it, taking time out and waiting for it. Long term, something's happening. Of course it is. The age of Aquarius is happening. So whatever is happening in our personal lives is for a long time. It's going to be with us for a long time. That's why we're having to wait so much. It's not a little thing. Then pick spirit. Use your mind wisely. That pig looks like it might fly. It's sprouting wings. They don't look big enough to make it fly yet. Squirrels do look like superheroes. That's how they land. I think there's a YouTube video that shows a lot of different squirrels landing. It's really funny. They land like superheroes like that. So funny. Use your mind wisely. Don't use it against yourself. Don't break your own heart with your mind. I want one more. The fox is on the bottom all the time. Each time I look at it anyway. Yes. You see, I wanted this cherry on the top. Oh, the age of Aquarius. Pig! 47. Anyway, we've got 7 next. Bee spirit, sweet results away. Really sweet, something really good. Bee, a bee. It's coming to you. You know how I said you've got to wait for the universe to respond? That's why we're being told to stop. It's like, say we're a flower, right? Like this one. We're a flower. We've been, in the lead up to this, all year in fact, we've been blooming more and more, getting ready to bloom. We're blooming more and more. And now we're blooming. Then the bee comes along because we're ready for it now. The bee comes along. So I feel like in the past we've been like, I'm a flower. Where's my bee? Where's my bee? Where's my bee? Where's my bee? Like, you've not bloomed yet. Yeah, but you keep on telling me, like you keep on saying it's I'm blooming now, I'm blooming. Well, you are, but you're not bloomed yet. And when you bloom, the bee comes. It's not a big struggle. Like the flower doesn't go, no, where's my bee? Where's my bee? Just opens up and then the bee comes. Thanks, Sue. Let's do a little reading for you. If you've got a question, Sue, just let me know. Otherwise, it's just going to be what your higher self wants to tell you. Sweet results await. So it is something really good. That's what I thought. So crow spirit, co-create with spirit. Swan spirit is going to be really good. Deeper experience than you had before. But again, that was a message with the swan too, right? It's like the flower. You don't stay as the ugly duckling. You wait until you're the swan. Taking time out, thinking long term, believing in yourself, using your mind wisely. Don't break your own heart. You've got to wait until you've bloomed properly and then the bee comes, right? Yes. Now, what other cards can we use to say exactly the same thing to us? Repeating messages. Like, it's very rare that my TikTok video will be a match. I haven't had time to edit it and put it up yet, but it's about the same thing. It's about long term. You've got to think long term now, long term. None of this instant stuff. Okay, what are we manifesting today? Let's see. Music. Hearing songs that remind you of something or that keep you on track. We've already had what? Baby Shark, The Age of Aquarius. What was the other one? Here Comes the Sun. Care of Katie. Music. Sing the song of your soul and dance to your unique rhythm. But I'm not getting that. I'm getting that today we could manifest music. Oh, I just bought myself a JBL speaker. So I can have music in here. But music, as in signs are coming through music today. We're manifesting some music. So you might hear some lyrics, a song that reminds you of something, or a song that's got lyrics in it that means a lot. Yeah, I've been getting that the last couple of days. Is everyone else? Songs that almost bring me to tears, the songs that I have, like not just in the last couple of days, maybe the last 5, 6 days. Let's get another couple of these out and then I'll do Sue. So music, we're manifesting signs, that's what that's telling me. box. Manifesting a box. Cats would love that, right? Revealing your secret power. On opening a box, it's like opening a treasure chest, but it's in you, something that gets unlocked within you. This could be an idea, it could be an opportunity, it could be a relationship, it could be anything coming in, but something bigger is opened up within you from it that you weren't expecting, something that you hadn't envisioned. Something's going to unleash something inside of you. It's a lot of somethings. Get music all the time, yeah. Movies and music. That's how my signs have been coming in lately. Not so much through the readings. I mean, the general stuff is in my readings, but personally, my personal stuff has come through movies and music. Love it. It's been so prominent for you, Katie. I started realizing lately that my favorite playlist that I made, been adding to for years, basically tell the story of the last few months. Wow. Let's get one more of these out and then I'll just sex, kiss and hug, relationship stuff coming in. Face and embrace all parts of yourself. We've got relationship stuff coming in. That could happen today. Could happen today. I'm kind of more expecting it tomorrow. Sunday today, yeah, it could happen today. It's around this time anyway. Okay, Sue. What does your higher self want to tell you, Sue? Get music all the time, Sue. Yeah, I look up the lyrics as well, Katie. Isn't it great that we can do that now? Like in my childhood, I just used to sing the wrong things. I used to write it down. In fact, I used to get a vinyl, a record of something that I really liked, and then I used to listen to each bit and then write it down what I thought they were singing. Now we can just Google it. You post music to each other. Something to face, a situation to face. So this requires a decision and it requires a risky decision. It's like green light or red light, you get to decide, but you're being advised to take the risk. So it's not cut and dry what's coming next. It's not, like I said, it's not going to be 100% positive. But you're going to have to take that calculated risk. Is this the direction that I want to go in? I can already foresee that there's going to be some problems with it, but you have been prepared. You've been getting prepared for those problems. So you have to face that. It feels like, Sue, something is going to come in, some kind of an offer or some opportunity opens up and you're going to have to think about it, really face that. Realize that you know so much more about it now, what the potential pitfalls are, the probable pitfalls, but you know how to deal with that already because you've been getting prepared for it. So it's almost like the last 8 months is what I'm hearing for you, Sue. The last 8 months have been you getting prepared, the universe preparing you to take this risk. But in the past, right? So you 8 months ago, you would have sabotaged what it is that you want. You were already asking for what it was that you want, but your higher self knew that you would have sabotaged it. So it couldn't let you have it then, but what it did let you have was this lead up to it. The last 8 months, it's been getting you prepared for taking this risk. And seeing it really clearly that it's a mixture of positives and negatives, but now the negatives you know how to deal with. Maybe you've been taught how to empower yourself or have boundaries or not give so much and wait and stuff like that. Yeah, you're on it already, Sue. Awesome. So let's just get a little bit of an outcome thing out for you. Where patience, time alone, it's not going to be fast either. See, I was saying that I thought I have this feeling that it's going to be really fast when this comes in for everybody, but yours is not going to be fast. It's almost like something that you're going to have to continue to work on alone Something's going to happen for sure. You're going to take that risk. Then there's working toward it and be patient with that. And then the results come from it. It might make sense to you. So, because we don't know what it is that you're going through. But yeah, more work to be done. But I feel like you're at some kind of a tipping point. Like it's going to happen. It's going to be more obvious that it's happening. Let's put it that way. Boundaries and patience. There you go. Yeah. More patience required, but I feel like you've already learned the boundaries thing, and now it's time to put it into practice. That goes for a lot of people. Whatever it is that's been the predominant thing that you've been learning in the last, especially in the last 4 or 5 months, that's the thing that's going to be called upon next. You're going to really have to put that into practice. No going back to your old ways. When this thing happens, and if your higher self knows that you're going to go back to your old ways, it's not going to bring this new opportunity, and you're going to carry on waiting. That's why I said it's so important for us to raise our vibration right now. Okay, I want fairy guidance. No, before I do that, I want one of these. Collect Baron card. I just want them all. Oh, I got an email this morning. My tea leaf, whatever it's called. It's not tea leaf tarot, it's tea leaf oracle, I think. Is arriving in the next 3 days. I never get emails like that. Serendipity. This is about the music thing and it's about the signs, but it's also about divine timing of the next step. The next step is showing up. And it's going to make sense. It's going to be magical. And then you're going to say, oh, well, no wonder I've been hearing that song over and over again. I remember the breakup that I had with the narcissist. I was a mess after that, but this song, literally, I'd go in the supermarket, the song would be on. I would walk past a cafe, the song would be playing in the cafe. It was just everywhere, this one song. It would be like, what are you doing, universe? You know what it was? It was Maroon 7, She Will Be Loved. Oh my God, it used to make me cry so much. I thought the universe was being mean to me. I was going through this huge breakup that, well, from a narcissist, so you can imagine what I was like after that. I was a shell of myself. It was horrible. Is it possible that one needs to expand boundaries? What do you mean by that, Linda? Expanding them? Making them stronger, or just like building your wall bigger towards someone? Let's get a fairy out. Best things are worth waiting for, and building on solid foundations, building slowly. We know that, right? Relationships especially, we want it to happen, we want it to be really fast, we want to commit fast and all of that. But then when we look back, we think, no, this is the best bit, unfolding and it being slow and true. Fairy. Life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine, the sun again, brings lots of life-giving. Stop. Camera's going weird. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Or maybe your boundaries were too rigid. Yeah, could be, Linda. We get defensive, don't we? And that's when we're not really empowered. We put our walls up like that. 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior card. Building up a fence with all of our wands and then keeping one wand in our hand to smash someone on the head with that tries to get over our wall. When we put up blanket boundaries like that, like when we get in hermit mode and we just don't want anyone in our life at all, that is not being empowered, right? That's saying I don't trust myself to deal with anyone that comes into my life, so I have to put this huge wall up. So yeah, if that's what you're talking about, Linda, that's true. Life energy, the sun's coming out, right? But we've got to shine our light. We've got to be a match to that. We've got to be the same vibration as it. Which means when our darkness comes out, so something that we've been judging in ourselves, something that we think is as wrong or unwanted, we've got to love that thing. Camera is going crazy. It's like it wants to, is it me? It wants to focus on this card, but it also wants to focus on something else. There you go. It's still doing it. Life energy. Hey, Barbara. What else? Oh, wow. What must I know? These. Wow, that was fast. Right, I was talking about we definitely have free will in this. We can say yes, we can say no, and we've got to do that too. We've got to really think about it. This is our time to co-create with the universe, not just say, oh, everything. I used to be like this. Oh, everything is just put in front of me for me to say yes to it. Like everything comes from the universe. I used to say yes to everything, and it was ridiculous. And then I learned to empower myself and have boundaries and choose better. And now I'm getting much better at balancing those two up, seeing what is a gift from the universe and seeing what isn't. Chicken's good. Chicken's very good. So we've got free will in this, and we've got to use our brain as well as our spirit. So if that's you too, if you've just been saying yes to everything. Honestly, I used to think that everything was just a gift from the universe. And I used to say yes to all kinds of things that I should have said no to because of that. Let's get another one out. So we've got to be wise about this decision. Oh no. Then we've got the vow. I just dropped all of the cards. Not all, almost all of the cards. Wow, they're everywhere. Right, so we've got the vow. This is about something that was always supposed to be in your life, or someone that was always supposed to be in your life. It's like a card of fate this time, is what I'm hearing. Is that something that's fated to be in your life, something that you vowed before you were born, when you were in spirit, to come together with somebody or something. That's what's going on at the moment. It's got something to do with that. So it could be a job, a business, a person, could be all of them put together. But what is happening now is bringing something in that was definitely supposed to be in your life, and the universe isn't going to let you get away with this one. So you've got the judge there. You can say yes or no to it, but this thing, the spirit knows it's for you, and so it's just going to keep on and keep on and keep on. So that means that you can't really get it wrong, but you can delay it. You can, but it's going to keep on coming back around again and again. Squirrel just popped in my mind, so we've got to be the squirrel with that, which means believing in ourselves and believing that something is for us and thinking long term. Because it's meant for us. It's going to keep on coming back. And the box again. We had the box revealing our gifts. The box gets opened, there's something inside of it. So this is a really good sign, because when I saw the box in the other one, it was about a box arriving. We open it up, and there's something in there for us. Something is arriving in the post. No, in the universal post, something is arriving for us. And then you get to choose yourself Are you open for it now? Are you ready for it? Have you got the right boundaries? Are you using your head properly? Are you ready for this? Because you can delay it. You can say no and delay it. But that's all you're going to do is going to delay it. It's going to come back around because it's fated. You vow to have this thing, to do this thing, to be with this person, whatever it is. The box is being opened now. It's going to happen really soon. Really soon. Wow. There we go. Thanks everyone for coming along. It's been exactly an hour. If you want a private reading with me, if you don't want to do the public thing in here for donations, the minis, I've got my tarot readings at half price this weekend on behealing.com. That's a full Celtic cross spread. And also my new moon readings for tomorrow. They are half price as well. So thanks everyone for coming along. Thanks for all your support of my channel. It's very much appreciated. Thanks for coming in here with me as well. I do love this show, hanging out with all of you guys. If you want to stay in touch with us all, even when this show isn't on, you can join our Facebook group, Psychic Cafe, No Muggles Allowed. Love to see you in there. And have a great day. Maybe see you tomorrow for a new moon special. See ya. You're welcome, Maria. Bye.